Well, an interesting development of events has happened today in the kitchen. I have a date tonight. But I don't like to go out. I don't like to go to other restaurants. You know why? Because I can usually cook something better than most restaurants. Sorry to most of you restaurants out there that think you're doing good. You can't do what I do here in this kitchen. So what am I going to do? What do girls like? Let's think back to Disney movies. Lady and the Tramp. Okay, they like spaghetti, right? I don't want to do spaghetti. That would take too long, and then she would have to be awkward and alone in the other room as I prepared because I couldn't let her in on the super secret spaghetti sauce. So what can I do where I can just shove it in the oven and sit there and woo her with my banter back and forth and possibly sing to her and serenade as we wait for my dinner to impress? Lasagna of love. So it's Thursday afternoon, and I just scored myself a late night date. It's 2 o'clock now, and we're going to be meeting up at my place at 11 o'clock tonight. So I must cook something to impress. Now, I'm pretty sure she said she liked pasta, so I'm going to whip up a quick lasagna. That way I can whip it up now, and then I can break it out later, throw it in the oven for 45 minutes. We'll do a little banter. We'll have a little back and forth. She'll, of course, fall madly head over heels in love with me. She'll try my lasagna. She'll be mine forever, and I'll be walking my pretty bride down the aisle in less than a year. Correct? Who wouldn't love my cooking? We gotta go in layers here, people. Now, what we're gonna do is a super easy, super cheesy lasagna that'll be ready in 45 minutes in the oven, and it's going to impress. So, I went to No Frills, and guess what? Havarti was on sale. These cheese slices were like $2 for the entire thing. So, I'm gonna put on an extra layer of Havarti. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use my specialty Kernzy spaghetti sauce. I am not ready to share with you my ancient family spaghetti sauce recipe yet. I just can't do it. I know these cooking blogs are bringing us closer. I just don't trust you guys yet, and you shouldn't trust me either. So I'm not going to tell you the secret sauce yet. I will tell you these ingredients though. It's Hunt's just normal everyday spaghetti sauce, a can of diced tomatoes, and go from there. Get in your vegetable drawer in your fridge and just start going crazy. Onions are key, and so are peppers. I can't. I've already said way too much about the secret spaghetti sauce, okay? I'm not going to give you any sort of secret ingredients that involve the alcohol content that might be in this as well. Here's how it's going to work. Cheese, sauce, meat, and then shredded cheese, another layer, okay? You're done, you're done, you're done. So it's the last layer of my lasagna of love. This is to impress my date later on this evening. So I'm just going to add in my last layer. Now we've got 4 other layers in here. So what I've done is it's noodles, cheese, sauce, meat, cheese, noodles. And then the last one, all we're going to do is just go noodles, and then a layer of sauce, and then a whole lot of cheese. And I'm going to put some feta on this as well, but try not to overflow your meat. This is what we're going to do at the top. Mess it up with some feta, our mixture, marble, cheddar. Perfect. All right. So when I come home from work, I'm just going to fire up my oven as soon as my date and I walk through the door. We're going to set it at 350. We're going to cook this for 45 minutes to an hour. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to cover it with some tin foil first. You're going to remove the tin foil in the last 15 minutes just to brown up the top of this, okay? If it doesn't brown up that much, don't worry. It's still going to be melted. It's still going to be delicious, and your date will still love you. It's Kernzy's lasagna of love, and it cannot fail, I don't think. And you know who else will love me, even if she doesn't after this lasagna? But who couldn't? Is the dog, because she gets ground beef after this. Who gets Francis ground beef from Francis Butcher Shop here in Peterborough, Ontario? My doggy does. Oh. All right, you guys get to making this, and hopefully you will make somebody fall in love with you after you make my lasagna of love.